Come on. There we go. Uh, Alright. Now, again, sorry for missing the other day. It's just been real rough. Been having to run a bunch of errands, and it's been hard and crap. And the battery in my car died because the sun hates batteries. But anyways, there's a chance that this stream is already age restricted. Because when I was going to set it up today, it was telling me it was age restricted despite, not already doing anything. So that's fun. Anyways, we were in Diagonal House in around the I think it's around the halfway point of Lonesome Road. We've got our first set of armor. Not the helmet we're gonna finish with, but a helmet that'll do for now. Like, I would prefer getting the tribal helmet. Marked tribal helmet, or whatever it's called. We have our main weapon for basically the rest of the game. Actually, there's no basically about it. When am I going to use the Blade of the East in the last 2 seconds where there's nothing to fight? Probably. We're not going to talk down the actual Legate at any point. We're not even going to challenge him to a duel. We're going to fight him and his friends. Ulysses Log. Stardate 1722. Or help me sleep at night, edgelord. I think it was Graham that said killing good people is bad for the soul, but whatever helps you justify killing innocent people. I need to carry more crap. Really, I need to just stop picking up garbage. How do we get up there? It's weird that we're finding just the tiniest scraps of flamer fuel in there. Yep. We've got another helmet to get, and once we finish the DLC, another set of armor to get. Unfortunately, can't get it until the DLC's over and done with. And also, unfortunately, it's heavy armor, so we're gonna be slowing the fuck down. Right. Do we have any healing poultice? We do, but there's also a bed back here not very far, so... Why? Actually, second thought, ah, because we're in the caution state and not safe, we couldn't sleep. Or it just won't want to work. Oh well, there's a bed in the diagonal house. So we need to switch back to the 9mm for a second and keep an eye out for satchel charges, because we were kind of lucky to survive that first one. Not gonna lie. Keep wanting to just go through there instead I have to go up and around. But it has been real fucking hot lately. Like, today was a high of 115, I think. And we're at a severe heat index for basically the entire weekend. No, was it severe or extreme? Really fucking high is what it was. there's another one. Satchel charges have such a short fuse on them that it's not worth trying to disarm them. You will almost certainly get exploded instead of getting a treat. Ooh, a death claw. Bone saw is ready. Hey, he's got the helmet I want. Marked perk. What does that do? Face torture the hands of Markman. Now it's payback time. 10% damage resistant and 10% damage against Markmen. Nice. I forgot that was a thing. Tribal helmet and tribal armor to patch up our own. And chainsaw for to sell. I like the effect of the face helmet better, but the tribal helmet looks better. And unfortunately, I'm doing fashion stuff. Fashion souls, not optimal build. Yep. Now we got, like, that's basically just a decolored version of his, um, of the Legate's actual helmet. Right, but I think you get that perk from killing all the named ones. All the named marked men. Okay. And there's the other bedroll. But we do not need it. Because we already have one that refuses to work, we don't need a second one. Forget, is this Rar's Cave? Nope. Leadline metal box. I'm refusing to touch the auto-inject stuff because there's a chance it could, because they're auto-used, there's a chance they could accidentally use them before I could sell them. Whereas all the other stuff, since I control when it gets used, I can hold on to it to sell it. Oh, I thought this was going up to somewhere, but it's up to nothing. Yeah. Surgical tubing, once you've gotten enough survival to be able to make it, is really good for the snakebite tourniquets because it's just an auto use antivenom or whatever the antidote is called. Now, while poison isn't a very common thing, having to go through and carry and manually use the cure sucks. Especially since the few cases you do run into poison, they're actually generally pretty strong. Okay, are you okay? It's actually working now, but since the headset gave out, that means I had to save so I could relaunch the game so I could actually hear it again. But yeah, if I had any sort of actual income right now, first thing I would replace 100%. That's headset. Excited beeping. I don't think we're gonna find all the Ralphie posters. I just figured I'd get the ones I see. Alright, that's everything in here. Whee! Maddie'll catch up in a second. Sword's getting a little damaged, but we're still above maximum damage threshold. So we don't need to quite feed it a repair kit yet. I need to stop looting. But I can't help it. Loot Goblin rules the brain. And sis, we pick up everything we can. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I got stuck. Yep, sneaky beeping. I don't need satchel charges while I'm picking those up. Oops, picked up an auto stim pack. Interesting, so that's what they look like. Another sniper rifle. So I'm gonna throw the satchel charges away. I mean, 70.75 pounds for 125 caps is pretty good, but we've got better garbage that we're hauling around for to sell. Stay low so we can try to see satchel charges before they see us. Oh, at this point, time to make the courier smile. Ooh, construction hat. Industrial hand. Like the highest DPS unarmed weapon because it's a buzzsaw strapped to your fist. At least I think it's strongest. It might not be. Huh. Wonder what this switch does. That's over here. Hey, we got this achievement despite having the one for finishing the DLC, I think. I said condemned to repeat it or something like that. I didn't actually read it. I'll try to remember to read it at the end. Oh wow, that's loud. Sure didn't make it very far.
Good. You're back online. Listen to me, Eddie. If you stay here, they'll dismantle you for parts. You have to go now. I've uploaded destination coordinates for our outpost in Navarro into your system. I want you to go to the Enclave there, okay? Do you understand me? It's gonna be a long journey, my little friend. You'll have to fly very far. Fly very fast. Can you do that? I know you can. Be careful out there,
Okie
Eddie. Maybe I'll see you again someday.
and he never again. Going to get all the way to Navarro? Isn't that an NCR territory? Must have been scary. Sounds like it wasn't easy for him. That's so mean. Maybe proud of you for making it this far. But let's keep going. And we leveled up. I kind of want to just dump into melee weapons. Or maybe survival. Nah, melee weapons. Looks like the missile hit somewhere on the other side of the divide. You can reach occasional blast from Hopeville as if you feel brave enough to explore ground zero of a nuclear blast. Yeah, okay. Okay, I picked up one of them, I think. Alright. While I haven't played any of the early Metal Gear games, apparently this is a lot similar to what happened in one of them. Diagonal elevator, where enemies get on and you have to get rid of them. Maybe the cave fungus these guys hold has been a hint to what they actually are. They're mushroom people. I doubt that's what's going on, but it would explain why they have so many damn mushrooms. And there's no tunneler meat or something like that. Shit, we might get another level up by the time we get down. Eddie's dead. Actually, no, I think he just got hit by Super Slam. Sorry, Eddie. Ashton Missile Silo. Another explosion for good luck. Weapon repair kit. Stop looting everything. We lose another 2 pounds of junk. Piece of shit able to shoot rockets backwards. Sorry, missiles backwards. Rockets aren't that strong. A single energy cell. But hey, don't matter. Autodock. Also a comms terminal. I don't really have any trash on my person to sell. But Eddie, on the other hand, I do want my helmet patched up. What the heck, we'll get the rest of our equipment patched up. I'll keep the face one, just in case I decide to switch it up, I guess. Ah, it didn't reset. Like, I think there is a glitch to get it to instantly reset, but I don't know it. Shame we can't get in there, huh, Eddie? door in there. Pretty sure because of that, we're not gonna be able to get all the dead eddies. Ah, wish I'd looked at that before I decided to walk away and then come back to it, and could just walked away. Because it's locked, and I don't know how to open a locked door that isn't just barely locked. They're running scared. I don't need to be taking dirty water. Purified water, sure, since we can make that into rushing water. Now we can get yelled at by Ulysses some more. Oh, nope, not quite. Oh, there you are. Guess we're still underground. I mean, I guess that makes sense. We did take the big diagonal elevator, and then go even further down the silo. He's kinda smiling in death. I do not need to loot everything. I do not need to loot everything. I want to loot everything. I need to loot everything. So much pre-war money. Ralphie. It's actually kind of good. Hey, a lock I can open. And now we get yelled at by Ulysses. Is this where he steals Eddie?
High road, Ashton, tiny cracks in the earth, nothing compared to the road carved ahead. Before you, this is the edge of the divide. Ahead lies your work, the history you burned in the earth, what you brought to the people here.
What happened here?
You delivered a package. Military markings from someplace the bear had savaged in the west. Maybe seeing those markings. It was from the west, from deep in NCR. It was a device. You carried that thing to the divide. I know because I followed you as you brought it here, to the community you built. When it did, the divide answered back. Those missiles you've seen, buried in their silos, they exploded beneath the ground, cracked the landscape.
He saw this happen. How did you
Should have
survive?
died there, but now that I know you live, the machines here saved me. I was the only survivor, or thought I was. Your package, the message inside, awoke medical machines, close to the one. They only take what parts they find in the divide, never roam beyond it. Maybe they saw the flag on my jacket, thought I was of America. If so, machinery, simple on the outside, computer parts, inside, more complicated. Was the only time I'd heard a machine speak in the divide. I've Circle Junction, Reno, Vault City, word of you at Fort Aradesh. Fort, whatever you saw out there was. If you had been there when it happened, you carry death. What happened here can
I
happen
mean, yeah,
again.
I kind of do carry
You
that there where I
already
go.
proved it. Didn't stop you though. Like pieces of the old world like that. All these roads you, of course, came from. Want to hear the answer.
What happened here was an accident, and you have let go.
Accident. Ignorance. As for anger,
I mean, the Republic troops who were
the
here.
soldiers of the bear, they were dead. I carry
What, did the Divide explosion kill your family, your wife,
my
children?
family. My tribe lives. Its history. No, this is the supply line. The art. I carry no hatred for duty. If that's
Why do you
the
care?
community that was once here. You've seen the marks, the symbol, the divide. Markings like the flag on my back when I. An old world symbol. Strong to survive. Kaiser was right to want it dead. Seeing it. Change. See,
So you believe in this place what
there
it
is
once
hope
was.
here.
Yep.
Another. Not the America of old, but something like the divide could have bridged both. Like you gave
Hmm.
life to this place. Then
That's why you want me
my
dead.
history. It's about the message. The message. I don't know.
What
Elections.
message? Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. Sure. Yep. No longer message. Yep. Uh-huh.
The
Now what?
roads. At the end of you. And
Oh, this is not where he steals Eddie. Also, he's right. I'm pretty sure this is one of the cases where he's watching you, but it's not really him. Okay, this is just a free cam. It's not me, but I think because throughout the DLC, there's a few points where Ulysses, in air quotes, is watching you. It's a different NPC that looks like him. Like it's not the exact same one that you confront later. And I think this is one of the times where if you look at the right place at the right time, you can see him. But I don't remember where he was. I thought it was in that building right there, but maybe not. Let's see if I do. Oh no. Uh, oh, good. We're back. I thought I don't use the free cam that often, so I thought for sure I was gonna suddenly be falling to my death over nothing when the rest of my body spawned in. But
The white legs meant to show respect, bribe me for Kaiser's favor, echoing mannerisms and words, showed them tech caches, taught them the workings of chamber and powder, spoke of Kaiser's pride in those that used such things, lies, and then they tried to honor me, not the Legion. They brought me before the campfire one night, showed me how they changed themselves, how they wore their hair now. It was like my entire dead tribe in the firelight, teeth grinning red in the dark, eager corpses, blood-covered ghosts. They had taken my braids, the way of the twisted hairs, as if it showed they were like me, of me, while every knot in their braids spoke of raping, violence, and ignorance of what the knots meant. They thought to show respect, defiled it, lost myself in trying to read the braids they wove, when I remembered they had put no meaning in it. They had no history of what it meant. They didn't even know the insult in the twists, knots, and the dry wells came rushing back. The white legs circled like that. It was like looking at the dead of my tribe, reborn as ghosts, hateful, hungry, bowing to Caesar. Another history,
Hey, Dad!
gone,
Check out this robot I
carried
found!
by me
Careful.
alone.
He's not dead. Please. All right, boy. Yay! He'll be just.
where did this happen? Oh, what? Come on, you're making that noise up. What's a Chicago? Also, that sound very not pre-war. So, oh no. Is Eddie a pre-war robot? I mean, probably. Right. After we kill everyone, then we can detonate the nukes. Don't want to be damaging a bunch with it. Except my sword. Flashbangs are not ammo. Why do they keep getting put in there with them? fast car. Nice armor, my guy. Eddie, you can hold this one. Ow. Really, plasma weapons. Yeah. Could take another incend grenade, but no. Oh, you're actually somewhere I can hit. Mole rats. What? I didn't realize I was actually taking that much damage. Damn.
Hopeville.
Maybe it was up there? That would make a ton of sense because he can't fucking see there. Alright, let's go pick up Ulysses' bitch log. Like, it's hilarious. Not really hilarious, but it's like he's getting pissed off that the White Legs didn't understand his culture and why them trying to emulate him was super offensive because he never bothered to actually teach them why he does the things he does. He would rather just be offended that they did it. Let's go. Whoops. I think he was using that. Those are not ammunition. Also, I thought I knocked Eddie down. Okay, I remember there was a satchel charge just out here. I don't see any more. Never mind, I see more. One last explosion from underground, I guess. I didn't see this ramp last time. It's not a ramp, it's just the side of the building, and also doesn't lead anywhere. One of my arms, I think, broke. Eddie's been knocked out. Still 4 pounds over. What to use, what to use. And now a fiery purgative. Never mind. Probably just use some cave fungus. Yep, we're good now. Radiation is back under control. Nice car, guys. I don't think that's how you're supposed to ride in them, though. Okay, switch over to this. Put that one over there. Hi, Eddie. We're gonna have another one to break up in a second. E. Oh, dang. Pretty freaking irradiated. Also, my legs are broken. Hey, it actually wants to work now. Cave of the Abaddon. Courier's Mile. Sunstone Tower Roof. Ulysses Temple. Path to the Courier's Mile. That doesn't make a ton of sense. Going from one corner to the opposite. Oh, goody, a book. I think I'm finally out of um what's it called? Buffalo gourd seeds to make more tourniquets. And yes, the tourniquets are a survival healing item, not a medicine one. You need survival to be able to craft them, and it's not fancy high-tech medicine. It's cutting off blood flow so that poison doesn't spread, and also should be a last resort if used ever. Okay, so this is where the mole rats came out of, I think. Too many nukes, dang. I'm gonna get you. Huge fan of how they put garbage on top of the campfire, so you gotta click around it. Private Foster's personal journal. Jesus, this place is a hellhole. I heard it was bad from some of the guys coming back, but Jesus, Henriksen bought it when one of those unexploded warheads went off, and Jenkins, those things got him. I don't know what they were exactly. Ghouls, maybe, but nasty fuckers. LT thinks they were drawn by the explosion that killed Henriksen. I think we're all gonna die here. Yeah,
The white legs meant to show respect.
right. I don't want to listen to this again. It's a lot of mini nukes. Excuse me, Eddie. Well, two isn't a lot. I mean, it's as many hands as I got, but more than one mini nuke is a lot of mini nukes. Almost caught that myself in time. Unfortunately, almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Okay, level 18. Melee weapons maxed out. I think it was 70 for what's it called? So for pack rat. We're gonna put points into survival now. Unstoppable force does more through block. Nah. Jury rigging could be good, but I think we're good without it. That's kind of dumb, especially for a level 18 one. Hmm. Terrifying presence again could be fitting for the Legate, but no. I think I'm finally gonna do it and get pack rat. And yeah, that cut down a ton on the amount of garbage we're carrying. Emergency kit. I have been tempted to pick up doctor's bags and use them, but no, that counts as medicine skill, so we're not doing that. I did not mean to take that, but whatever. Well, see. Yes, thank you for getting excited by seeing me blow up. I thought it was hilarious too, Eddie. Here, give me everything just because I want to make sure I got everything as condensed as possible. Can I have 2 sniper rifles? And since I couldn't find a bed, now my leg's fixed. Ulysses log. Ulysses Odyssey.
Have you ever wanted to speak to history, just to know the why of it? I don't. Not any longer. There's old stories about gods and men, past history into myth. For the gods, they're like children, petulant, cruel. Those were the voices of the big empty. The past couldn't leave well enough alone. Had to ask. Had to ask the why of it. Their answers were madness and power stronger than me. Would take 100 Elijahs. Someone tougher than him or I to best of them in their dome. They didn't know why they were there. What had led to
1
that
Courier
point.
6.
Their names, like serpents devouring themselves, cannibalizing their own thoughts. When all seemed lost, thought it was the end. My anger gave me strength to ask them my last question. Who are you that do not know your history? And they awoke for a short time. The flag you wear, they said. We remember. America. It wasn't just a flag to them. It was a place, an idea they had cared for. Once, they told me what it was like to grow in that world. All they had done to lift it up, protect it. They didn't know it was gone. That, yet, they had cared once,
Sounds like your primary
before
stabilizing jet.
forgetting
Can't
their
believe you kept
history.
going after that.
As they were talking,
I wonder you didn't make an
kept
upgrade in
seeing
Navarro.
the careers
What was
shadow
that?
behind them, giving each their words weight. History cast aside, a home left behind.
Sound bad?
I listened. I
I don't
asked,
like the look of this
is
either,
there
especially
anything
since you
left?
talked.
Anything that still carries America's voice? And they told me I had already been there. I and one other, walking right out of history, deeper than we knew. They told me what lies in the heart of the divide, what can be found there, and the words to awaken it, and the one to speak them.
Hmm. Gosh dang it. I mean, the flashbangs don't really bother me anymore because they're half weight, but still that's unnecessary weight. Just like all the other trash I'm hoarding. Shit. Yep, there's a dead Eddie. Giving both +2 DT. Nice. Well, Eddie's in your party, you both gain. Up condition bonus, skin repair, energy cell manufacturing. Oh. So it's only while he's with me, but he's with me for most of this DLC, so a little bit of extra armor is nice. I'm choosing to believe that. Yep, that's just Eddie. And what I mean was just Eddie, the friendly pip on the compass. Or rather, the non-hostile pip. What's this location? 3rd Street Municipal Building. Building. In a building. Office of the Treasurer. So I think with Wild Wasteland, the password for this is just password. But still, no sweat. There's a report someone from the political office should keep an eye on those guys at the water treatment plant. The request for extra funds. I've had to deny it. For me money. I want the communists to win. Do not engage in protests outside construction zone. President of the street level no goodness will bring with the hot rage of capitalist justice. Up. Memo. Soon play host to one of the greatest American patriots of our day, General Weasels himself, those whose family trees don't fork. General is the chief liaison officer to the Big MT. He and his team are paying us a visit to collect our guests and take them someplace where they can. Oh no. Taking him to be lab rats. Cornbag. Municipal sewers. Hey, fellas. Hmm. Shame we can't use beam weapons. Toilet plunger. Sniper rifle. 308, 308. NCR riot control. The elite set. So good. But it's also so not what the Legate would use. I did not mean to hit that, so I just picked up a ton of actual garbage. Like bone saw, forceps, pack of cigs, tweezers. Not to be confused with Weezer. Position stats. 2 copies of today's position. That actually makes sense for that to be in there. Shortcut! I was about to break a leg there. Boom. Kaboom. Couple of rockets. Satchel charges can stay right there. A tire. Another tire. Another 2 tires. In case you're not too tired of them. You know, I really should learn to loot before I craft. Also, I could use a little bit of healing, so let's have a little snacky snack. That's probably good. Or I can have some corn to top it off. Fresh pear is worn off. Guana stick is worn off. Corn has worn off. Ooh, it's dark and spooky in here. Cave of the Abaddon. Abandoned. Yabba dabba doo. On. Phew. Sorry, Eddie. Dang, we're getting pretty freaking high on the old rads. Oh, this is where you find Seymour, not the other tunnel. Excuse me. It's somewhere in here. This one's got stink lines coming out of it. Sunflower Summers. The hell kind of name is that? Dear Dark, I think we did it. We finally convinced the death merchants to hear our beautiful Mother Earth's cries. We just had a personal meeting with the base commander who said they would be taking a long, hard look at our demands, preparing something special for us. Can't wait to see what it is. I bet it's a full nuclear disarmament. No, it's a free trip to Disneyland, except instead of going on rides, you're gonna be poked and prodded in places you didn't even know you had. Tunneler Queen? I didn't vote for her. Claw junk on her. Sorry, Eddie. That's what happens when you get surrounded by melee units, as I come in as the superior melee unit and cause collateral damage. A lot of them sure do carry teddy bears. And harmonicas. Don't know what that's all about. Also, it sure is fucking dark in here. Oh, hey, look, auto dock, so I can get rid of my radiation poisoning. Although, I'm not sure I'd want to get into the half-submerged one, personally. Half-buried, rather. Submerged kind of implies it's a fluid that it's stuck in. Half-buried does make it seem more like it's in the dirt. Okay, now on the other side of the store, I think is where Ulysses like, I'm taking your friend. So, give all the trash to me. That's not worth it. I don't think I even have 11 pounds of any single food anymore. Never mind rushing water. I need to start eating that. Drinking it, rather. And I guess my weapon repair kits. Any... That's another 2 pounds off. It's all just worth so much money. I don't want to get rid of it, even though I have so much money already. No. What the? Oh, right, the tunneler hide. I had forgotten I'd dropped that too. Well, oh, never mind. There's the strange meat. Just the collector in me wants to keep those. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop all the alcohol I've picked up. It's not that useful for cooking. It's not like it isn't every fucking where. Okie dokie. Bye, Eddie. Oh, maybe it's at the top of this tower? Ulysses steals you because he's jealous that I have a friend and he doesn't. Here I am.
Next week on Ralphie the Robot's Incredible Odyssey.
Ralphie, hurry! If mean old General Winters catches you, you'll never make it home. No! Ralphie, fly far, fly fast!
Tune in next Saturday for the exciting conclusion. Only on Vault-Tec Channel 9. Eddie? What are you doing in here all alone? And who left these old videos playing? Come on, let's get you into your recharge bay. We've got a big day tomorrow.
Is that what you're doing? Trying to find your way home? Don't worry, I won't let mean old generals get you. Let's feel the same way. Fly far and fly fast. We want to get to the end. And then he does his war cry. Oh, hey, look! A poster. No, I was saying before Eddie cut me off, I like how I've been complaining about carrying too much crap and I still have to loot every container. Okay, bye, Eddie.
Thought that explosion, that building falling deep in the divide, might have been your work. Wouldn't kill you. Knew you'd survive. But no need to go any. Needed someone to unlock it. Bring it home.
Eddie's not going
You
anywhere.
gave it a name. What was it to you? It's a if you feel its loss, remember. But you had to make one.
You're not taking
The
from me.
machine you brought is mine now. It's coming home. What's inside that machine? Inside, the giants here will listen to it. I'll bring the divide to your home, your big mountain access code. Ulysses. Command override. Navarro.
Eddie, no! Everything he's been carrying. Oh. You know, I don't usually kill Ulysses at the end of this. I usually talk him out of it, but this time he dies. Mostly just because that's probably what the Legate would do, is grind him into a smooth paste, to a thin red paste. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Huh, Deathclaw cages. I wonder if that means there's Deathclaws nearby. Alright. That's quite a bit of damage. I'm gonna take some rushing water, because I doubt that was the only one. Uh, Man, rushing water is just a fun time. But we do need our health to recover before we go looking for even more trouble. Because we're in Deathclaw territory, I want to keep this on the ready so I can try to block anytime Deathclaw finds me. And I think that way is to Rar's tunnel. Rar's cave, rather. Radio distress beacon.
Mayday! 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 This is NCR Trooper Gleason, calling anyone listening on this channel. My platoon has been wiped out, and I am pinned down by a goddamn huge deathclaw in a place called the Divide. So far, I've been able to scare it away with flares, but I lack any explosives to kill the damn thing. Please assist. I say again, please assist.
Someone's stuck on geometry. He's no longer stuck on geometry. But he got super slammed. Abominable. 2 eggs and Rar's Talon. Claw is larger, more impressive than those lesser death claws. Might be able to turn it into a weapon if you find a workbench. Either the Fist of Rar, sorry, or if you're playing with Wild Wasteland, Fist of the North Rar. Like the anime Fist of the North Star. Anime manga, whatever you want to call it, whichever, both are true. Sure is fucking dark in here. Also, I think when you come in here the first time, it actually caves in. And yeah, you can't get out. Oh no. But you can always shoot that nuke to get back out, because that would clear the way. Also, you can use that one to try to get a cheap kill on Rar, but you don't get his claw, talon, whatever it is, I think, if you do it that way instead. You dare use stealth against me? I didn't even know they could. I guess I caught a couple of marked men with that. Wasn't my intention, but I'll take it, I guess. That one's not me. I don't know what that is. Nope, not that one. That one. Oh, I thought this was towards the guy that was shooting at me on the hill, and also I saw the rough invisible guy coming up to me. Let's just get a little snack so we can heal up. Blade? No the fuck you're not. Ice helmet. And the weapon's an HP, but it's just the eyes. The rest looks like it's broken off. So we're sticking with our tribal helmet because it's the whole thing. LMG. I haven't seen any of them in a while. Actually, at all on the marked men. Hmm. 15 pounds for 2,000 caps. Okay, guess it's just not meant to be. And what else did we pick up? Oh, right, the helmet and this other pistol. And just like that, we're no longer having any radiation poisoning. Where? Oh, up there. Still. Alright, I'm just gonna see if... Not my intention to vaporize him, but hey, he's no longer shooting at me. Need to find a bed or just whip out bedroll and look a bed. Minigun. Third platoon Cazador Company, Fort Balmoral. Pardon. Reach the area the local tribes call the Vibe. So far, I don't think this will be a suitable route for bringing troops over dam. Terrain is a nightmare. We've seen evidence of hostile indigenous life count. Life and the Geiger counters are ticking like grandfather clocks on turbo. We'll report when the advanced scouts come back at 2300, but as of now, I'm recommending we abandon this mission. Oh, right, you can't sleep while irradiated. Staff Sergeant Balmore reported that it looks like we aren't the only ones trying to Uber's getting up at them now. Open forward, now we're here. Jackie's computer. Noise. Swear to God, if I lose one more night of sleep for these noises, I'm going to strangle somebody. Knocking pipes my ass. These slumlords think it's easy running the safety protocols for an entire ICBM launch complex on 2 hours sleep. It's a goddamn miracle nobody started World War III over a low-flying titmouse. Fantastic. Now there's earthquakes. Earthquakes! Sure, Commander Devlin says they're minor ones and nothing to worry about, but come on, earthquakes. No one think to check fault lines before they built a massive underground missile complex? Tax dollars it works, folks. Swear to God, when my term's up, I'm moving to Canada. Earthquakes. Minor, nothing to worry about. That last quake wasn't a 5.0 at least. I'm Dean Domino. That's it. I'm requesting your transfer before the whole Flop-a-doo-dah. I can't read that word. I don't know what it means. Just kidding. It was them probably getting nuked. Because that was no earthquake. It's a space station. I mean, the Great War. Again, too many nukes. It's a nice pile of cash. Wrong one. You missed. That better not be live. That one is, though. That doesn't heal much while I'm eating it. Why did you chew the soda? Where? Oh, another one all the way up there where I can't hit him with a sword. A couple of MREs. And just let's get our health back, maybe? Let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. Yeah, I know I'm crippled. Again, I really should start looting before I look at the crafting station, but I never learn. Also, sure, we'll see if we can cook more at meat since we're actually getting a little bit low on snacks. Beer and pinto beans. Pretty good though. 150 health at this level. But no, you can't make more at steaks for some reason. Another LMG. Guy we knocked off the cliff. And he's got armor for me to patch up mine with. Oh, good thing he did because mine was falling apart. Barely protecting me at all. Can I nap here? Next to the soothing sound of that waterfall. Oh hey, this is the one I kinda awkwardly jumped up to. I didn't realize I could walk out this window. Probably because I was hitting my head on the windowsill. Wastewater treatment plant. Radaways and such. And other stuff I can't use. Wastewater treatment plant. The super zone. This is probably full of tunnelers. But more mini nukes. Hey fellas. Anyone still alive? No? Good. Get radiation back under control a little bit. Hey, look, a Ralphie poster. Manager's terminal. And Devlin, apologize for emailing you again. I still haven't received a response to my desperate previous 7 emails. Once again, we desperately need more funding to improve safety protocols. The water treatment plant's current protocols are absolutely appalling. I don't even want to think about the consequences of failure on the local water supply. Listen here, you pinko commie-eyed puke. I got your latest lily-livered defeatist emails. I ignored them because they made me throw up in my mouth. Do you not understand we're fighting a war here against the Reds? And the only thing standing between you and hot atomic Armageddon is me and my base full of giant nuclear missiles? Answer me this, Specialist Butinsky. American people are overrun by Kremlin Joe and his Chicom cronies. What good will clean drinking water be? Yeah, well, what good will your nukes be if you die of dysentery from or whatever from drinking poo poo water? Ooh, some apples. This will keep the doctors away. Hold on a second. Thought I heard something. I'm guessing it's just the park across the street, like someone was walking to it or something. Or I'm losing it and I'm actually starting to hear voices. It's a possibility. Where? There. I see you next to the swimming pool. I think I got him. Oh boy, more flashbangs. Oh, would you look at that? Excuse me. Now to get my way back up there, so we can continue on our way. Probably, okay, not through here. We'll probably finish the DLC today, and then I'm gonna have to take a look at what other accomplishments I think I need to do. Like, there's the obvious ones of, you know, killing Caesar and otherwise wiping out the fort. And then we actually need to get to go through the strip and do the rest of the stuff there. You know, actually progress the main story. But the big one that's going to be a big time sink is getting my special stats up to the real Legate's levels. In fact, I need to check something. So we have agility, so we'll give it a second check mark. We have endurance. Oh no. Agility. No, not charisma. I don't even remember how to fucking spell special. So we already have the agility implant, we have the endurance implant, the intelligence implant, the luck implant, perception implant, and strength implant. So we only need the charisma implant. And then we need so we still need to get perception up another 2 points, charisma up another 2 points, gross, and then agility up 1 more point. Also leveled up because we finished some quest or something. 100% on those two. We're going to put some more points into Unarmed, since by level 24 we need to have at least 90. The Divide, that's the one we did. Time to go robot hunting. Their analysis blue for you blew up. Inactive power divert to synthesis pod and launch chamber. Active occupied. Leading contact remove the side pod. Main corridor. You morons and your close range missiles. Repair pod terminal. Eddie, wakey wakey. Excuse me. I'm not making this because it's 10 pounds extra where we can just keep holding onto the Talon and it weighs nothing. So that signal flew off. Are you catching robot crazy or something? You okay? What happened? You took off like you finally found home. Override frequency, so what? He just called you here? Why would he do that? Wasn't to lure me here. Unless he knew I was coming. Or he's playing, he obviously wants you there. So let's not disappoint. Also, Eddie, I found another thing for you to unlock. So, would you kindly? Eddie, where did you go? There you are. First, okay, you got all 6,000 caps, so shit. Lost 2,000 caps on that. Oh well. And then we're going for the heavier stuff first, so you and you won't be able to afford it, but you. That's what I meant to do was buy out their 9mm ammo that I'm not going to really use, but fat fingered the wrong thing. Hmm. Who knows, maybe we'll find an auto dock or something. Yeah. Or something. Step back. We're gonna make a save. Just in case I fuck something up and I don't nuke the Legion. And we're gonna go. Oh, stand a little close to that one. Sorry, Eddie. Those are not ammunition. Stop putting them in there. Yeah, uselessly. Oh, hey, look, some ammo.
Even in this place, NCR's shadow falls. Or is it just you, courier, without the bear's corpse to weigh you down? Judging by your shadow, maybe you can't let your machine go. Either way, the
What you're doing, it's madness.
no. Now there is purpose. I believe you when you say you were. Many messages can be taken from.
Blame me for the violently and supporting others.
Blame you? No. You showed me a road, a way to carry my message. You've already answered.
So what you intend to buy the
No,
Mojave
not the Mojave.
West.
You walked west, and knowing that you after you taught me that at the Divide. I'll turn the long
I believe in nations, I
words
do.
are
Tapes prove you walked the Mojave, yet learned the wrong
calm down.
lessons.
If you
Are you who do not know your
a
history?
question, the words are mine.
Bush reminded the ones he spoke to of the purpose, why they cared. Trap need to escape and need distraction. It was the key.
I never, if you heard my word, if you ever had any ability to hear anything beyond your own,
It's enough of my time. Get ready to
then
die.
let's end.
Yep.
That's what you did.
Yep. Yep. Not my energy weapons or my explosives. Where'd he go? Can't even fight me on your own, cunt coward.
No need old. That's what you did.
Gosh, dang it. Oh, submachine gun, anti-material rifle, medics, old glory, stimpaks, his duster and mask. Also, that's the evil Eddie. I need to heal a little bit more. Also could use a non-broken leg, but unfortunately that's not an option. You can't aim worth shit with my guy. I thought he had a missile launcher when he was running towards me, not SMMG. Mr. No, Eddie. Why? Why are they exploding into goo? Really, the answer is so that they don't lag out the game, but just want to saw another one. Disconnect. I bought power. Fixing things. Disconnect it. I lived, but only just. We're gonna chill here for a second while I wait for my organs to stitch themselves back together. Eddie's asleep. So I think the only parts of me that aren't broken are one of my arms and my head. There's the last one. Right. Forgot they're doing that in here. Oh. I thought he had a LMG, not SMMG. Eddie, everything hurts. Caesar's territory. Terminal is engaged in its countdown sequence of the abort code has been overridden. Might be able to change the missile's target or accelerants. Accelerate the countdown and launch the missiles immediately. Redirect target Caesar. Against targets in the lands east of the Colorado controlled by the Legion, raining nuclear fire down on cities and its tribes. If you want to continue? Yeah. That's how we get our armor. The apocalypse. Now. Quest failed. The end. What's that? I'm assuming that's to not detonate everything. Okay. We're gonna make it out of here, Eddie. Hey, where's this go? Seriously, where does this go? Ah, I see. Door to nowhere. And it's not marked as inaccessible for some reason. Oh, I know why it's not marked as inaccessible. That's where the marked men spawn.
The divide erupted in fire
The
as the
slides are set
flame
wrong.
trail of the two couriers' last message arced into the sky. Missiles fell on the east, and the Legion encampment at Drywells,
What?
where the Twisted
What
Hears
the
had
fuck?
allied, then been betrayed by Wulpus and Caesar. Legion soldiers died, their silhouettes blasted into the ground and earth. The last word of the last of the Twisted Hairs. It was an ending to things, a way of erasing the road that had led to this point and the history that had walked with it. At the end of the struggle, only one courier remained in the heart of the
Um,
divide. The true courier. Courier 6.
all player controls. I was trying to get control back so I could go and look at what that uh, foot locker was, but it didn't seem to work. Barber menu, name menu, plastic surgeon, sleep point, recipe menu, add perk, remove perk, set speed multiplier, show traits, set level. Hmm. Okay, so we got this back at least.
The courier tore the ancient flag of the Commonwealth from its cables and cast it over the corpse. Though whether done as a sign of respect or in anger for what had been endured to reach this moment, that is unknown. Interpretation is something best left to history, and only the surviving courier would ever know for certain.
Wonder who gets to voice Eddie. Oh, it's still just Ron, or whatever his name is. Commissary inventory. Bill the tax collector. Commissary. The father, the child, Dr. Howard. What? Announcer. Oh, the people from it's the people from
As for the courier,
Eddie's
he turned his
audio
back on his
logs.
home for the second time and made his way back, navigating the treachery of the divide. Tunnelers and the marked men avoided the lone figure, as if recognizing the courier's right to passage, or out of fear. The courier walked until he stood again upon the edge of the divide, the last road he would walk before the second battle for Hoover Dam. There,
Not
beside his
quite, but
feet, was a final package from one courier to another. A footlocker bearing a gift and a message. But that
don't know how it
message,
got there.
it is something for couriers to carry, and for them alone. The lights flickered across the divide, reminders that the old world histories persist and find meaning in the present. It said, war, war never changes. Men do, through the roads they walk, and this road has reached its end.
Evo. Whoopsies! Did I do that? Fires Armageddon. Your merciless nuclear assault on Caesar's Legion has devastated the land seas of the Colorado and reached the borders of the Mojave. At Cottonwood Cove, you can now take a journey by a river to the site of Drywell's, a devastated Legion encampment. Be prepared, the area is highly irradiated and infested with Legion ghouls. You've also unlocked Scourge of the East, one special point, and also rep with NCR for the cost of rep with the Legion. As much as I'd just love to put it into strength or endurance, something useful, I don't want to waste it on yucky charisma. Guess we'll put it into agility. Bitter drink and the recipe. Courier duster. Didn't we already take Ulysses' garbage? We sure did. Level 20. Then was good. Eaten. Could be good, but no, I'll stick with what we've got for now. And I think it's time to just be working on intense training. Yucky charisma. Map marker added. Hometown hero. Bitter drink recipe. Handwritten note contains the recipe for bitter drink. You can now craft it.
Last tape, last message. In case you best me. If you're hearing this,
Yeah, and I believe he's talking about this, and I think this is my favorite variant of it. Not for looks, but just for effects, because it's extra looting, and gosh, do I like looting. But no, aesthetically speaking, I think my favorite one is the Yes Man one, the wild card or whatever it's called. It's got it's a spade with a 21 on it for Vault 21, which is again kind of weird. Honestly, you think he would have used the six that he plastered all over the divide to be our symbol, to be the courier symbol. Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention to where I was going. I had a pencil next to me and I was drawing on my mouse pad. Not actually drawing, but you know how you can like shift the dust, or how certain materials you can change the way the fabrics are laying, the threads are laying, so it catches light differently. I was just doing that. Drew a little bird while we slowly. I've been holding W instead of just pressing Q. While we slowly walk towards Johnson Nash to give him some trash. We could fix up the other Eddie, but no. From here on out, we're going it alone. Okay, we got 29 DT. We're getting 14 there, so that means we have 15. From perks, we've got toughness for 6, and that for 4. So where's the other 5 coming from? I wonder if this is actually bugged and it's just +5 damage threshold, period. Honestly, people that see me now are probably like, oh, thank goodness he's actually wearing clothes now.
Hey there, youngster.
Right. No one has nearly enough money for any of this shit. Well, that's not true. The Vendatron might carry some. Enough for some of them. Mm.
Thanks.
This is. Do I want to do it just to get? I was debating doing it to
The
be able to
NCR took back
carry
Webster.
stuff.
Maybe they can win this war after all.
How much are we under by? Over by 26 pounds. Maybe next we do a Ulysses run. Granted, that would just be 12mm submachine gun until we get to the end of the DLC again, and then we could do Old Glory. But no. I'm not going to do a Ulysses run. At least, not right away. Call myself Odysseus. Be a slightly different version of him, too. So, next time we're going to be doing different quests to get a ton of XP so we can. Yeah, grab Eddie. Grab Eddie so you can fast travel. We're gonna be doing a ton of quests so we can keep leveling up. I am gonna be taking Slayer next perk point, which means. Oh no, I'm gonna have to. So I think we're up to enough agility. Yes, agility is now high enough. We still need yucky yucky charisma and perception. We need one more charisma and two more perception. Get over here, Eddie. Or we could send stuff to three side or no back. Sure. Bumper sword, the duster, my spare helmets, and Ulysses stuff. Go to dry wells, dry wells. Let's start with going to gunrunners to offload some trash.
Welcome, Sir Orm.
I should probably keep a red. No, I don't need to keep a red glare. I do not need to be keeping a ton of trophies. That's a really bad habit I have when I'm doing like actual challenge runs, is keeping trophies like I do when I play casually. Because it weighs nothing and could get the. Okay, we'll do the extendo mags on our pistol as a reward. It's a little treat. Even though we're probably done using it for basically the rest of the game. It was useful to get our first bumper sword, and then it's useful for dealing with satchel charges. Maybe if we have more people get to places where I can't reach them, it'll come in handy, but I don't know how many places like that there are. You don't have regular missiles? Okay. That's more trash. Back. Yeah, I didn't think your thing would respawn right away. Only person that might have enough money or supplies for me now is Mr. Ammo Depot at the Hoover Dam. Might be able to give me enough 9mm rounds to cover the rest of the trash I want to get rid of. I also need to start remembering that I have, you know, tens of thousands of whatchacolumns. Tens of thousands of caps, so I don't need to loot. You there, Mr. Ammo Man.
Always nice to have a friend of the NCR. Unfortunately. Well, that is great.
Fully understand, but I am working for the NCR too. Mr. Ammo Man. Okay, what weighs a lot? You weighs a lot. Hmm. So we still need another. You have incendiary grenades, maybe? No, didn't think so. $140. Oh, sorry, 173 to be put back.
Pleasure doing business with you.
So how much caps do I actually have? 83,000. That's quite a bit.
Nelson.
Alright, let's head to Novak so I can. Oh, wait, I was gonna get my. I think we'll save getting the armor for next time. Be the first thing we do. Now, where was the shipping box? Is it in here? It is. Pick up items. Okay, bumper sword, old glory, and fuck it, just so because I'm never gonna find somewhere to sell that. But in here we'll also have Ulysses stuff and the duster. But my spare helmets are going on display. Shit, wrong button. It's such a pain in the ass to position things how you want them in this. And unfortunately, I thought there were multiple of each kind of helmet. Turns out there's one of each helmet. So we're just gonna have the one we're wearing and the two on display. Although they are the ones that are closest to what we wanted anyways. The one we're missing is the one that's furthest. I thought about doing this in the Lucky 38 instead, but that's so many loading zones. Not that it matters because I'm gonna probably never come back here again. Good enough. Hold on a second. Add item. Here. Art beast helmet. Come on, load. Alright. Forgot there's all that nonsense about C9, C0, about the DLCs changing the form ID. Where's that? I don't even have one. Yeah. So I think that's 09. Oh, right. Yippee! Whatever. Got that saved. Going back to the divide real quick. Sure. I need to find an NPC. Hopefully a corpse will do. If I can even find any of those. Yep, that should work. Oh, 4. Gosh, dang it. Yep, there we go. Again, I forgot that they were unique pieces of equipment, not uncommon ones. Otherwise, I wouldn't have fed it to the commissary. Back to Novak to add it to my collection, which probably has already shifted because this game's engine is held together by hopes and dreams. I don't know. They stayed where I left them. Good enough. So we've got no face at all, just the eyes, face, and then the beard. Yeah, pretty fucking neato. But that's gonna be it for tonight. So thanks for coming by. Nothing I did because my channel's been put into a mute. And next time we'll go get our armor and just start power leveling because we're gonna need at least 2 perk points, and that's not counting the one that I'm gonna end up putting in to get Slayer, which I know I shouldn't get. It's just gonna make the run longer, but it's not like I'm not enjoying myself. So yeah. So thanks for coming by. Until next time, take it easy.